off of just below.
Swimming with the bullies. The bull shark is a well-known species of requiem shark found worldwide in warm tropical and subtropical oceans, as well as freshwater lakes and rivers. The bull shark has been found at depths of almost 500 feet, but is typically found in coastal areas at depths of less than 100 feet. It has many unique traits that are notable, one being that they are territorial and will stand their ground if they feel cornered or provoked, but they are also credited with many unprovoked injuries to swimmers and some being fatal. They have also likely avoided blame in instances where they have been the culprit. The bull shark gets their name by the raised back resembling a bull, atop which sits the dorsal fin, as well as I already mentioned their notable aggressive nature. They also have a bump and bite technique resembling a bull charging a target about to gore its target, but I don't think that's the behavior with behind the reasoning of their name. Bull sharks are stocky, heavy-bodied fish growing 7 to 8 feet with ease and often get larger, growing lengths of up to 11 feet. Even a 13-foot specimen has been recorded. Many specimens, 700 to 800 pounds plus, are not uncommon. The bull shark is a well-known diadroma species that commands respect from all those in its vicinity. A diadroma species is a species of fish that moves easily between fresh and salt water as some sort of part of a migration. Salmon are diadromas. The bull shark is also a euryhaline species. A euryhaline species is commonly found in areas like river mouths or estuaries, otherwise ecosystems or surroundings where the salinity changes regularly. Now, factors that cause the salinity to change regularly are excessive rain leading to flooding or a drought. Now, the opposite of a euryhaline fish is a stenohaline fish. A stenohaline fish or organism can only survive in a narrow range of salinities. Now, most marine and freshwater organisms are stenohaline. Most freshwater organisms cannot survive in seawater, and most marine organisms cannot survive in freshwater. A bull shark was documented in Baghdad. It swam up the Tigris River from the Persian Gulf. Bull sharks are also known in the Ganges and the Brahmaputra River of West Bengal, eastern India, and Bangladesh. In Australia, the bull shark has a notable presence in the Brisbane River. Bull sharks are also found in several canals along the Gold Coast. Then there's the golf course at Carbook, Logan City, Queensland, Australia, that hosts their Shark Lake Challenge tournaments. The golf course has a lake that has a small creek that flows into the ocean. Local residents claim that flooding in the 90s brought the sharks, which have been there ever since. As the story goes, local residents claim that there's more than a dozen bull sharks that live in the lake. In Africa, the bull sharks are called the Zambezi shark, named after the Zambezi River, where they are more commonly known. The Zambezi River is the fourth longest river in Africa, flowing east into the Indian Ocean. In 2009, bull sharks were discovered in the Brede River estuary in South Africa. What I find interesting is that bull sharks are typically known for being a species of warmer tropical and subtropical areas, but here, this area is more temperate and water temperatures are cooler. This adaptation has allowed them to expand their range to areas with cooler temperatures. On February 19, 2013, South Africa's Minister of Fisheries signed into law a ban of elasmobranch fishing in this area. area. The new law was set to protect and preserve a unique exemplary exception of a species, as well as its contributions and roles in the given area. Of course, the new law had its opposition too. There are those that feel more entitled and don't want the sharks there, mostly fishermen who despise the sharks, which sometimes affect their harvest, taking fish off their lines. In my impression from reading about the situation, the shark's presence has only begun to agitate anglers recently. The sharks are seen in areas where anglers are fishing and seem to have learned to associate boats with an easily obtained meal. This behavior is noted in other fish and is not just sharks alone. Here in these shots, I'm being investigated by these tarpon. The tarpon suspects I'm spearfishing and it wants to take my fish. Pretty cool, huh? Well, this is just an example of sharks not being the only fish to take a person's fish. Give me that fish. Bull sharks have been found in the Amazon River thousands of miles from the ocean, reaching areas like the Iquitos, Peru, and northern Bolivia. Lake Nicaragua is Central America's largest lake. The lake is freshwater, but home to bull sharks, as well as sawfish and tarpon are reportedly found there as well. The bull sharks surprisingly swim along the turbid waters of the San Juan River, connecting to the Caribbean Sea. Bull sharks tagged in the lake have been reported being caught in the ocean 7 to 11 days later. Alternatively, bull sharks tagged in the open ocean were recorded in the lake a short time later, demonstrating a fascinating migratory pattern between three very different environments: the Caribbean Sea, the San Juan River, and Lake Nicaragua. After Hurricane Katrina, several bulls have been sighted in Lake Pontchartrain, but they're found in the Mississippi all the time. One time, one was collected out near St. Louis in a town called Alton, Illinois. It swam over 675 miles from the ocean. Bull sharks have been documented in the Ohio River, making it all the way to Manchester, Ohio. Bull sharks often pup in fresh water because the adaptation is designed to maximize reproductive output for the species. The freshwater river, estuary, or sheltered waterway provides protection from predators, but also seclusion from the elements. So how do bull sharks travel back and forth from fresh to saltwater? Well, in order to do this, it's important to remember that most sharks have a blood salinity level that's equal to that of seawater. This is due to the accumulation of trimethylamine oxide and urea in their blood. Bull sharks in freshwater are found to have less urea in their blood but still have higher blood salinities or a higher salt content in their blood. This higher salinity is accomplished by special glands in their liver, kidneys, and rectum, which retain or filter the sodium chloride or salt from their urine, keeping it in the body. With this adaptation, the bull shark is able to regulate its own blood salinity or its own blood saltiness. I also found it interesting to note that bull sharks found in freshwater are reported to have smaller livers than specimens collected from the ocean. The larger liver is full of oil and will allow the shark to remain more positively buoyant in the denser seawater. They're so beautiful. You want to be on your toes when they're around, but no need to freak out. I love seeing them. Thanks for taking the time to learn about bull sharks. If you're like me, you're probably fascinated by these predators and you watch and read everything you can about them. We have many bull sharks in this area, and I'll show you more encounters very soon. Also, I have more shark videos to show you too. Please subscribe to this channel and catch the next video coming soon. Thanks a lot.